I'm recording this video for Mr. Charleston White, man. You know what I'm saying? Since I don't, ain't got no followers, I can't go live, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about all that, man. If I did, I'd stayed on it when I first started. But I tell you this, man. I understand what you're doing, man. I want to be an activist. I want to see our children in our communities, like, have a better opportunity, have a better chance, get a better education, be in better environments, more positive environments that can teach them skills and trades, or development into skills and trades. They need like future development classes for the children. You know what I'm saying? So they can have a mind pretty much made up, because we didn't. We didn't have our mind made up. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what the fuck we wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? They had put a list of things on the paper in the classrooms, like um, circle or choose which occupation you would like to be when you grow up. You know what I'm saying? And everything was basically, making us a servant, man. We didn't have a servant for their community. We didn't have nothing that would, benefit us on a lot of that documentation off inside the schoolhouse, especially the school I went to, man. We didn't have a lot of opportunities and shit like that, man. So I understand where you're coming from, and then especially my situation, because I'm one of the ones who grew up without a dad. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know what, what I'm saying, the feds did. You know what I'm saying? That, they've been part of the streets and shit like that. So you know what happened to our community. But my daddy tried to get me and my sister out that situation, due to the fact that where the drugs had the mindset of the people in our community. You know what I'm saying? That results in my father getting murdered because he tried to get us out of a bad situation. So I know why you're doing what you're doing, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you ain't gotta, just because I'm posting and watching your shit, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? I know you doing something for the good, man. I know you doing something for the good. I ain't sitting here knocking nothing you doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I got more information behind a lot of things that's going on with that prison system. I know you probably don't like the fact that I know that, but man, say I had to do what I had to do to save my life. It ain't telling nobody. You see what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to sit down and study something on my own. Hey, and I saved myself. But like I say, I don't give a fuck if you don't care or not. I already know I'm corrupt. I already know you corrupt. We, all of us, are corrupt. And we gotta get the fuck out the way and let these kids have a better motherfucking future. I know what it is, Mr. Charles. But man, you doing the same thing these rappers doing. Only difference is you're not rapping. You know what you're doing, Mr. Charles? Building that car. Now remember, in these cars, man, shit, everybody ain't meant for these cars. And when you bring that car from, good thing though, yeah. I don't know what the fuck you can say. Why they pulled up a, what you finna say? You can call police over yourself? I don't know what to expect. But you know what I'm saying? People are pretty nice though, you know what I'm saying? From what I've seen so far, man. But anyways, like I said, I ain't, man, Mr. Charles, man, I ain't got the balls to do that, man. I ain't got the balls to walk down to the niggas in my neighborhood and like say, man, y'all gotta stop doing this and y'all gotta stop doing that. And you know you just can't do it like that neither, right? I understand your method of fishing. They can say no bird shit on me, man. Some damn shit did hit my ear. But yeah, man, I understand your method of fishing, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I know you tired of seeing what you seeing. I know every time we turn around, one of us is killing each other, man. I know this. I know it. And it's hurting our community even worse. And you trying to, you trying to make sure this shit stop by any means necessary, even if you have to, you know what I'm saying, turn on niggas and shit. And I ain't saying you turning on them as far as in a bad way. It's just the way you gotta come at these grown ass, and they feeling ass niggas, man. And then on top of that, Mr. Charles, I got a question, man. How do these niggas got all this motherfucking money and they ain't got the knowledge? How is that fucking possible, Mr. Charles? How do these niggas got the money and they ain't got the knowledge and they go get in all this trouble, then they can't fight their own court cases? They gotta go hire lawyers that's not gonna be for them. They're gonna hire lawyers that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, turn them into ward of state, basically back in the minors, being their legal guardian in a legal situation the whole time. The course is quasi secondrum. And they have the nerve like, man, I got a lawyer, fool. I paid for my. Okay, yeah. That's what they want you to do, pay for it, because they know that little chunk of change they're going to get from you, that is stopping you from achieving something. Because you had your mindset on that significant amount of money that you just paid something for. That, whatever they ask for, you might think it's small cash. Behind closed doors, nigga, they get more cash than what you could probably even imagine. They get more cash than what you think they got. But to give our people a fair chance, I know what you're doing, I know why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm tired of seeing the killing too, and I be wanting to kill motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Well, used to, because of where I was at. And I ain't that no more, man. I don't even, man, I'm out the way, man. Like, I understand what you're saying. I'm in a nice little neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got my own shit. I ain't got no house, I ain't got no car. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just coming back, like, from shaking back from a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to save motherfuckers in my community and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And when I did go to jail, I'm trying to help niggas in there, and these niggas, they thinking I'm the goddamn law. Because they ain't understand how I'm in there doing what I'm doing. Like, nigga, you supposed to be getting charges and shit and this and that. Like, nigga, I'm doing this shit for y'all, nigga, because these laws can't, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all scared of these motherfuckers. So I'm in there, you know what I'm saying, acting a plumb motherfucking fool. Running up a goddamn bill that I ain't finna pay for. And my own people jump me, Mr. Charles. Charleston White, that is. My people jump me, man. And I sit back, you know what I'm saying? I even, look, man, I was even getting information mailed in through other inmates. Shit I ain't never heard of and never seen before. And I tried to help a brother. And the lawyer told him that that wasn't for you. And that nigga signed for 40 years in prison, man. You said you rolling 60, Mr. Charles? I got some family members that's rolling 62, man. And I promise if I mention this name, you gonna know. You ain't got no choice but to know. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say too many names. I know better. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, if you see this video, I don't mean no disrespect. Like I said, man, you know, I was one of them ones that were targeted by the police in the streets and never could get caught up with shit. I ain't never had no birds in my trunks and all that old crazy ass shit. Well, I can't. Look, well, I never did stick to the game. Like, as far as I wanted to just support my life doing that shit, man. I ain't never had no birds of my own. Dang, I can't. What the fuck? I don't know. I done some things in my life, Mr. Charles. But I just know what the system doing to our people, man. It's fucked up. And I can't help but to see that you blaming it on the people that's caught up by the indoctrination that was laid down by the system because the people didn't become a part of their programming to support their dream. You gotta be asleep to believe this shit. That's why you doing what you're doing, because you know all these niggas out here and they feeling, because you know they hurt. They rapping about it in their music. So you breaking the cipher. You breaking the cipher with some real statements, and you showing how much these motherfuckers is really in their feelings and how much they really sensitive, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you really exposing the fact that a lot of these so-called rappers out here are sensitive, man. You know what I'm saying? And you hitting them where it hurt. Hey, excuse me. I ordered some music CDs or something like that. They're gonna come in some boxes. I know I put the correct address on there, but when I ordered a Cash App card, it just never showed up. I don't know if I'm probably mistaken or something, but my other mail showed up. I had my mom get my birth certificate, and that showed up like 7 days later. But the boxes is more like it's like beat making loops and CDs. So like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a pretty nice size box. So like y'all just happen to see it, it goes here.
I'll try and keep an eye on it.
All right. Yo. Yeah, Mr. Charles, man. Hey, look out. Good to you, man. Yeah, no. But Mr. Charles, no, I'm just playing, man. But yeah, like I said, I know what you're doing, man. And everybody around the world don't hate you, man. We just glad that you got the motherfucking balls to say the shit. Even some of the niggas is glad. Even some of the niggas that you telling on is glad. The niggas that you telling on is glad. The niggas that, I bet you, old boy that's locked up right now, he glad. He glad that you got him out of a situation where he can sit back and get his motherfucking mind right. We can get his thoughts together. But at the same time, that nigga mad than a bitch. At the same time, he mad. But when his conscience, though, when his conscience take over fully, you might get out of there and thank you, Mr. Charles. You might get out of there and thank you, man. And you wouldn't believe that was a damn Escalade. It's like I had this exhaust manifolds, mufflers just split all the way down the goddamn middle. Motherfucker. But basically, Mr. Charles, this is what I'm telling you that I know. I know you know that the American people are scared, and I'm talking about our community. But I want to fall up under that ghetto ideology of I'm hood, I'm ghetto. I know that you know for a fact they scared everybody. They can't even explain what they scared of. I know why they getting shot. Let me tell you something. Every overcurrent overflow is going to be a top off, Mr. Charles. How many top offs that has been overcurrent, that has been topped off in the black community that took place since record keeping lynching? Huh. Can you answer that, Mr. Charles? Man, see, my mind is elsewhere. I like your videos, though. I had to sit back and say to myself, man, why did you hop up and say, fuck this and fuck that? You know what I mean? Like, Mr. Charles, man. I like that with that. That's that dessert, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I ain't mad at you, Mr. Charles, man. I'm not mad at you. So with that being said, man, you know, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm gonna continue watching. And I ain't saying I agree with everything you're doing. But that matters a damn. I'm gonna just keep watching your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like I watch a lot of other videos, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't make nothing of nobody just because they want to see you, man. It's not that they want to just see you, man. They want to hear what you got to say. Because obviously you're making some type of goddamn sense somewhere. But just because I post what I posted, remember, you ended that live in mid-conversation, man. Why you do that, man? You probably asking why I post what I posted, didn't you? I posted to see Mr. Charles. You got to be able to dish it and you got to be able to take it no matter how it coming, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas wasn't expecting you to, you know what I'm saying, come this hard. The nigga wasn't expecting you to come that hard, fam. They was not expecting you to come this hard, nigga. Like, nigga, you basically, you know what I'm saying, metaphorically and You know what I'm saying? In an imaginary world, you kicking niggas in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you got your toes on a nigga neck and them hoes just as worse as having the foot. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got your, man, basically showing these niggas your foot for the limb. I dropped this motherfucker last night. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. They bitch the boo. I gotta go to work at 2 o'clock though. Got up by 10. What time is it? 11. But yeah, Mr. Charles, man. Like I say, man. This motherfucker won't stay charged with shit. That's a good thing, because I probably better smoking this motherfucker till it put me to sleep. It's weird up here where I'm at. Ain't nothing like Texas, man. Nothing like Texas. But I'm becoming back more real on this YouTube shit. I just believe that. And I got some things to say. And Mr. Charles, I'm gonna always mention you in the majority of my videos, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you are, Mr. Charles. See, you speak dogma, nigga. I know what you are, Mr. Charles.